Attention nurses. Want to win some amazing prizes? From scrubs to stethoscopes, shoes, and even cash, Nurse.org has giveaways just for you. Don't miss out. Head to Nurse.org/win to see the latest giveaway and enter now. You're listening to Nurse Converse, presented by Nurse.org, a collaborative podcast amplifying diverse nurse voices. Get ready for a dose of inspiration, a sprinkle of education, and a whole lot of community.
Welcome to the final episode of our special Nurse Innovation series. My name is Colton Lord, and today we're closing out this journey with an incredible story of resilience and vision in healthcare staffing. We are excited to introduce Larry Adams, RN, MSN, MBA, a nurse and leader whose career spans from bedside nursing to revolutionizing workforce management as the Executive Vice President of Growth at ShiftMed. Larry's journey began humbly as a hospital secretary in Florence, South Carolina, and from there he worked his way up step by step to becoming a registered nurse and eventually a healthcare executive. Inspired by caring for his father during a serious illness, Larry's career has been marked by a steadfast commitment to improving healthcare for both patients and nurses. Today, Larry is at the helm of ShiftMed, a fast-growing on-demand healthcare staffing platform that connects hospitals and health systems with qualified nursing professionals. ShiftMed has made impressive strides, raising $200 million in funding this year and achieving an 8 times revenue growth in just 2 years. They've also partnered with Uber Health and UKG, integrating transportation and workforce management solutions to make nurses' lives easier. With a network of over 350,000 credentialed nurses and aides, ShiftMed is transforming the staffing landscape, saving healthcare systems millions, like $9 million in med-surg labor costs at SSM Health, and offering flexible, on-demand work that supports work-life balance for healthcare professionals. In our conversation, Larry shares his vision for how technology can drive flexibility in nursing work arrangements, his advice for nurses seeking growth, and the impact of nurse-centered staffing solutions on the profession.
I have Larry with me here today. We're going to be talking about ShiftMed. So kind of just give us preface, what is ShiftMed? Just kind of tell us exactly what that is.
Yeah, happy to. So ShiftMed is an on-demand staffing platform. We actually have two sides, one on-demand for the healthcare professionals directly with the health system. And then we also have an IRP or internal resource management that we call ShiftMed Flex, where our partners can white label that. And they can have that for their internal staff as well, too, so they can pick up open shifts and kind of close the gap where there is some from a scheduling standpoint.
Gotcha. Awesome. So, Larry, are you also a nurse?
I am a nurse.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've been a nurse for 27 years.
All right. Where did you get the inspiration to become a nurse?
Yeah, great question. So, it actually started when I was probably a senior in high school. My father was sick. I kind of helped take care of him. I became a nurse, and then I emphasized it a little bit when my oldest daughter, she was sick as an infant as well too. So I think both of the family things, it kind of drew me to that, it held me to that, and it made sure that my passion was still there within the nursing profession.
Gotcha. I think a lot of nurses get into the profession when they have like a direct relationship with like a family member that's been going through something if they've been sick. Yeah. So what challenge did you find in healthcare that inspired you to start innovating or getting into the entrepreneurial role as a nurse?
Yeah, I mean, I think it comes with flexibility and scheduling. When you look at it, the traditional staffing patterns where you work 3 days a week, every other weekend, you kind of figure those out. They're really much around work-life balance. You had to plan your life around your work schedule.
Right.
So I think some of those aspects came into play when I was looking to say, hey, what is really out there? What should we be doing? And that's where flexibility, self-scheduling, and really how do we balance that work life?
Okay. So that was kind of the challenge that you saw, that you're like, I want to get into this role as an entrepreneur. Yeah. So what exactly are you, like, what challenge are you solving with ShiftMed?
Yeah, so it's the flexibility. We take out some of the policies that are in place to be a PRN person at a facility. So what ShiftMed does is we work directly with healthcare facilities, and they post their open shifts on our platform. This allows the healthcare professionals to look at, when am I open? When am I free? Okay. When does it work around my work life? and then therefore they can plan their schedule around that. It also capitalized someone that just maybe needs a little extra cash in their pocket, and they want to pick up an extra shift here and there in a true PRN flexibility manner.
I see. So this is not just for like travel nurses. This is for all nurses.
Yes.
Okay.
All nurses. Yeah. No travel. You know, we try to steer away just a little bit from that because we like the flexibility from a local per diem market to do it that way.
Enjoying this episode? We want to hear from you. Share your feedback and support your favorite host by completing a quick survey, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card. Head over to nurse.org/podcast and let us know what you think.
What have been like your biggest hurdles or challenges that you've faced going from working at the bedside to now owning kind of your own business? What hurdles have you had to get over?
Yeah, so back in probably 2015, I was at a healthcare facility for 19 years. Bedside, worked my way through things, was director over a few units. And then I was like, what am I missing? There's something out there. And that's when the flexibility, the scheduling, the whole aspect of how do you take control of your life as well as being a professional. So actually I went back and I traveled. I did some strike nursing. I did some travel nursing because I think we truly have to understand the challenges before we can put anything in place to solve them.
Right. That's something that I've really gathered from being at this conference is that a lot of the best ideas I feel like have come from nurses that have been at the bedside in the fire that like saw a challenge, was like, I'm going to be part of the change and fix this. So it's inspiring. I love seeing what you're doing. If you could just offer a few words of wisdom or advice to any nurses out there who are maybe thinking about exploring like, innovation or even getting into being an entrepreneur, what advice would you give to them?
I say do it.
Do it.
Just do it, right?
Yeah.
But also listen, and you kind of hit it, Colton. It's the voice of the customer. You have to put yourself in their shoes, understand what they're doing, get some great mentors in your life, look at other leaders, what are they doing, understand that one, but really just looking at whatever challenge you want to solve and you want to go after. Understand what that challenge is, and that means live and breathe it for a little while.
Yeah.
And then therefore you can come in and it gives you a little more credibility from that standpoint so that you can solve whatever you're seeking out.
Right. I love that answer. Is there any parting words that you want to leave the audience with as far as shift med goes or just nursing in general? Anything you want to give to any of the nurses out there listening?
Yeah, I think it's embrace change.
Okay.
Change is constant. Change is probably the only thing that's going to be happening to us.
Right.
So we need to look at change. We need to look at how we can be more flexible, how we can challenge ourselves to shift the paradigm, to look at staffing in a flexible manner, as well as looking at your work-life balance, your mental health aspects. All those are just critical aspects in order to be successful and then also help others be successful.
All right. I love your answers. I can see the passion in what you do.
I love it.
Thank you so much, Larry, for being here with us.
And that wraps up the final episode of our special Nurse Innovation series. We hope you found inspiration in these stories of passion, persistence, and courage from nurse innovators who are redefining healthcare. From each guest, we've seen the power of following a vision, challenging norms, and daring to dream big. We hope their journeys have left you motivated to explore your own potential, step into new challenges, and pursue the impact you're meant to make. If you enjoyed the series and would love to hear more interviews like these, we'd love your feedback. Please let us know at Nurse.org/podcast. Your thoughts help us shape future episodes so we can keep bringing you the stories that matter most. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and remember, the future of healthcare is yours to create. Stay inspired, stay determined, and keep redefining what's possible.
Thanks for joining Nurse Converse, brought to you by Nurse.org. Help us grow by leaving a 5-star rating and review on your favorite podcast platform. Nurse.org supports nurses with career and education tips, life advice, and breaking news. Thank you for all you do and for being you.